everyone. Welcome into Tom's Corner. I'm Brian Hawkins with Tom Persky himself. How are you?
I'm doing great. Got back from Arizona, and it's snowed twice since I've been back. So,
so you're the reason.
That's right. Everyone's blaming me, which, I deserve it, I guess. But I got an exciting product that I wanted to talk about today.
Oh, good.
Called the Orcam.
Okay.
And it's made in Israel, and many people have heard about it because it's been in the New York Times and many, many other places. There's actually two types of Orcams. One is called the Orcam Reader, and the other is called the Orcam Eye. But I thought I would just briefly go over the Orcam Reader today and tell you what it does.
Yeah, let's hear it.
So it is a very small device that actually is attached by a little bracket to a normal pair of glasses. I would say it's about the size of a cigarette that would be kind of flat instead of round. So it's about that long. And it goes on the inside of your temple piece of your glasses. So that part is very, very small, and obviously you can take it everywhere you go.
Right.
It does have a wire that goes from the back of your ear there down to a processor. They call it a computer quad-core processor, which is a very powerful computer that's about the size of maybe half the size of a cigarette package. And so it's doing all the processing. It has no visual display, so people with low vision or totally blind could use this product because it's going to read out loud to you. And it's activated by either a few short buttons. For instance, there's a power button, and then on the same side an up and down button for volume. And then the other side just has a one button to activate it. So a totally blind person might just hold up a paper or a book in front and just hit the button. It would take a picture of the whole page and read it out loud. So that's pretty cool. For those with low vision who maybe can see enough to see where an article begins in a newspaper or on a flyer,
suspended,
like I have in my hand.
There it goes.
It just went to sleep. It should be able to point to the area of the page that you'd like to start at.
Waking up. Battery is 60% charged.
So as you heard, it woke up again.
Right.
It's because I want to use it, and it tells you what the battery is. So I'm going to point to the Orcam brochure right now, and it makes that little beeping noise.
And you heard it
within a few seconds.
Individual attention. Complimentary one-on-one training session. Each Orcam device is hand-delivered by a certified Orcam trainer who will teach you how to use your new device. It arrives at your doorstep complete with all accessories included. We believe in providing an exceptional experience. Orcam enhances quality of life. I can get a quick view of the newspaper without all of the strain. I read my email from my smartphone on the go. With the Orcam device you really get more out of life. I feel less dependent and more relaxed. Mo Chef, legally blind from childhood. Sitting at a restaurant with a friend and using the Orcam device meant that we didn't have to focus on my disability because I was able to read the menu on my own. Debbie S. Recent rapid deterioration of vision. The Orcam device's intuitive point-and-speak functionality makes it easy for anyone to quickly learn how to use. Brian Walensky, OD, FAO.
So that's it. It read the whole thing in a matter of seconds,
right,
which is pretty neat. I like the pointing feature, too, because you can actually skim material, point to, let's say, a column in the newspaper. If you leave your finger there, it will just start to read. And then if you hear that you're really not interested in that area of the page, you just simply move your finger to another column and listen briefly to that. So it allows a person to skim from item to item to item. It also will read things on a bulletin board. It will actually, if the sign is large enough, you can read a sign in a store. I even used it to read a billboard across the street.
Oh, wow.
Because the billboard had text that was recognizable just by pointing at it. So it really activates, by using your finger, any sign or anything. And again, it's called the Orcam Reader. It sells for $2,500. So it's pretty straightforward, and we'll talk about the more complicated Orcam maybe next week would be good.
And is that it's out and available now?
It is. You can come to the Chicago Lighthouse and get a quick evaluation, and or you can actually go to Orcam.com and purchase it directly from the company, and then someone from the company can come out to your home, or if you want to come here to be trained, the company is paying us to train the people who need the training.
Right.
And so it's worked out very, very well. We're one of the first in the country to have it.
Okay.
So it's pretty cool.
Now,
So-
how about upcoming road shows?
Road shows this week is our
All right.
first one, so we're all geared up. And we heard it was going to be 60 degrees on Tuesday,
Oh.
so no snow, hopefully.
Get out your short sleeves.
Right, March 8th. And I have the flyer here in front of me. Maybe I should point to it and see if it'll read it.
Yeah.
Right there.
All text is too small. Try to hold it closer.
So see, when you try to demonstrate something, it doesn't work. It's March 8th at Maryville, Indiana. It's
Right.
called the Trade Winds Organization, and it's from 10 o'clock to 3 o'clock. It's an open house, free, open to the public. We'll have many, many devices to show you, including the OrCam. The next one,
Repeating from the beginning. Next show. Wednesday, March 1st, 6:201-610 a.m., 3 p.m. Main Township 1700 Ballard Road Community Room, Lower Level Park Ridge, Illinois 60068.
so that's at 1/6, so we really meant 16th, March 16th.
Oh,
Slash.
okay.
And then we have also one in March 31st coming up, which is in Wheeling Township, which is on Arlington Heights Road in Arlington Heights. And they're all from 10 o'clock to 3 o'clock. They're all on our website. Go to chicagolighthouse.org and click on events, and you'll see a full calendar of many, many shows that we have this coming year, now that snow is going to be gone for good. I'm going to promise that now.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
I think you might be in trouble. But at least the road show is back on track, and you can go out and try out many of the products that we talk about here on Tom's Corner. He's Tom Persky. I'm Brian Hawkins. This is The Beacon.